Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mortis. I'm super excited to get this started, and this is that was a good transition actually. Anyways, I bet you liked that. Anyways, it's finally ready for you guys to go out. It's on Modrith right now. Here we go, we're gonna fight the boss, and we're gonna do some cool stuff, but first I'm gonna showcase all the features that this game adds, and this is such a freaking cool mod. Hang on. So as you notice, the biome is still the same. You still got your spirit stone around. The spirit stone, originally I was planning to make the spirit stone to make a special sword, the spirit stone sword, but I couldn't figure out how to get the texture to like glow the way I wanted it to, so we threw that out the window, and now we're doing a different weapon, which I will show you in a minute, but first I'm going to show you off all the blocks. So now you have the Mortis log, which is just a new wood type, which is a very similar to the wood, the warped wood, but in my own little kind of twist on it. I think is a really nice change to it. So you got the usual things. Usually you got your planks. It says you got your planks, which is a special texture I made. It's got I got my door, which I am gonna have to work on the texture a little bit for this too. And the door handle is on the actual right side of the door. Anyways, I also got the fence and the gate, and of course we have the button and the trapdoor. Anyways, I'm just super excited to finally get this thing out to you guys, because this is such a cool mod. And then of course we have the spirit deer, which are our passive mobs, which you murder to get food. That food is actually a food that you do not have to have hunger to eat. You don't have to be hungry. So you can use it as passive healing, which is really good. It's just, it doesn't do a lot of healing. So that's kind of the balance on that. And then you have the Spirit Warrior. And we have our wonderful little Spirit Warrior, which I am so in love with. I just love the texture for this guy. I love the glowing, the spear, the awesome look. I mean, come on. Look at this guy. His animations are fantastic. He's just a great little guy, you know? I love these little guys. They're awesome. They make a good weapon. Also, news, so you probably didn't... That's not part of my mod. That's the combat roll mod, which I suggest you use because it's a really fun mod to use, along with a mod called Better Combat, which my mod is compatible with. Let me show off the weapons. Next up is the new gear this adds. So, one second. Okay, next up we have the gear, which is a really cool thing to use. So don't mind the textures in the inventory. I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna make new 3D modeled gear using Blockbench here in the future. But for now, we'll use the basic gear texture that MCreator uses and just give it the dark color. So we have hard stone, which is going to be the equivalent of iron. You don't need to worry about smelting or anything, because it deals with that with the blocks. You can just use the block. You don't have to smelt. And you also get the new hard sword, which is a little better than a stone sword, but not as good as an iron sword. And then you have the spear. And like I said, Better Combat is compatible with this. I highly recommend you use it. This is also the Hungering Thorn Spear, which if you murder one of the Wachugi's minions, which is a giant vine with thorns on it, which you'll see in a second here, you'll get this spear. It has infinite uses, and you can stab with it. And you're probably wondering why I'm slow. Well, that's why I'm gonna show off my next weapon, the hard stone hammer. While this weapon gives you slowness 2, it has the attack speed of a sword and does 10 damage, and is very efficient in a fight. It is very deadly, and if you pair this with the mod Better Combat, you can actually dual wield by putting another weapon in your other hand. Or if you want, you can just keep this in your offhand. Have this ready to use, like you can have that ready, and then you can take in that, and if for the spear, if you just left click, it'll shoot out a it'll shoot the spear. But you have infinite uses of this, which is really nice for now. Anyway, so now that I have all this loot, also forgot to mention, so the hard stone, which I can actually just find real quick. There we go. Here is hard stone. Okay. So this weapon may seem overpowered and it might be pretty easy to get, but here's the thing. So hard stone, if you do it you can condense it into a condensed hardstone block. That condensed hardstone block is what you need to create this weapon. And to make condensed, you need 9 hardstone, and you need 6 blocks of this to make the hardstone hammer. So you literally need the equivalent of 6 blocks of iron just to make this one weapon. So that's almost a basic beacon, so this is a relatively difficult to get thing, especially in a world. There's no diamonds here. There's absolutely no diamonds. So you're going to be spending a lot of time in the caves if you want to get this weapon. So we're going to go ahead, now that you can also use the mortis wood and all that to make shields, which I very much suggest you do. Because you are going to need this if you want to kill something like the Wachugi, because this is going to be a lot of damage. Well, now that we've shown off all the things, let's fight the mob, shall we? So let's fight the boss. But so we're going to start with the basic, which is just the Wachugi. So here we go, we're going to spawn him in. Okay. We're gonna load up on stuff, and then we're gonna fight. We're gonna first let's get food. We're gonna need a lot of food. I already know this is gonna be a pretty deadly fight. Okay, let's do this thing. He's gonna summon his minions, which are really deadly. Oh, sick! I forgot. So this thing also has piercing. And here, these are the thorns you need to craft the spear, which you craft with 2 sticks. Okay, hang on. I gotta fight this guy. Whoa! He sends you flying every time you hit him, so it makes it a pretty interesting boss fight. Yeah. Uses that vine to send you flying. That. Oh, now he's going to summon. And now I have to fight the Hungering Vine, which is far deadlier. Why are you? Sometimes its animations don't work. Oh, it already summoned its minions! So with the basic gear, you should be able to handle them no problem. But it's still a very dangerous boss fight. Goodness, they are so many. These minions. Oh, he's like having trouble with pathfinding. Oh, I'm low. Honestly, when eating these, it's just good to just keep eating, because you're gonna need to. Yep, there it was. The Hungering Vine does loads of damage if you let it. I gotta get back to the fight. Oh, the Hungering Vine just left the battle arena. Hang on. I gotta get armored up again. Get my sword ready. My food here. So yeah, even like if you have the armor, you gotta be careful not to get too close to the Hungering Vine, or else he can pretty much kill you instantaneously. And you might notice there's some issues with the textures. There's some spots where it's glowing. Those are supposed to be its eyes. Unfortunately, the texture files seem to have... Well, the model's texturing has corrupted, unfortunately, which means I have to redo that entire model in the future. At least his animations are working now, though, and you can see his terrifying look. Okay, hang on. All entities. So this might kill me, like, instantaneously, so, no, I don't need... Oh, gosh! Ah! Ah! Okay. This is some serious lag. Oh, gosh. There's so many entities. Ah, there's a creeper! Oh, my gosh! Ah! Mobs. I'm just gonna... Okay, you know, we're gonna call that go... Oh, gosh. Okay. That's it. That's over. That's the video. That's... Well, anyways, if you want to try this mod out, it's on Modrith. Get version 1.0.1, because that'll be the newest release, and that, at the moment, it is. That's the release. Get the newest version you can, and man, this has been something that I call fun to make. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I'm gonna take a little break for a while from this mod, because I need to... Oh, I need a break. Man, this mod is crazy. I spent so much time on this so far, and I'm gonna spend so much more, but for now, we're gonna call that good. Hungering Vine's still alive. Hey, I couldn't kill it. Maybe you can. You know what? Try out the mod, and in the comment section of this video, tell me if you get it. You know? I can't wait to really see what you guys got. Anyways, before I leave, remember, leave a like, subscribe, with notifications on so you don't miss an upload or any more progress on this mod that I make, and so that you're ready to try out the newest versions and give me some feedback on the mod. I'd love to know what I can improve in, and if you find any bugs I haven't found, that would be great. Anyways, so I guess that's it. Subscribe! We made money! Hey. Yes! Woo! 4 cents! What an achievement!